Well, inside a gondola in Selbach, Hinterglemm with the winner of Kitzbühel. That doesn't happen every day. Jack Crawford, what is your life like these last couple of weeks?
Yeah, not too much has changed. Just a little bit busier, a little more media here and there, a few extra things to do. But all in all, I feel like I've come down off the high a little bit and really trying to just focus in on what I have to do for the rest of the season.
When we talked about this season, the beginning of it, of course, Todd Brooker, the last Canadian to win Kitz, was in the room there, and you guys were talking about maybe this moment materializing. Have you still grasped winning this thing, the Super Bowl of skiing?
No, I'd say it's something that'll probably sink in over the course of a number of years. It's always been a dream. It's a part of my career that is like one of the biggest check marks I can get, and for now I just really am trying to just take the confidence that I built from that weekend and move into the rest of the season. I can only celebrate it so much.
We got to ask you a word about the celebration. What was that like at the Londoner?
Yeah, it was cool. I was there a number of years ago, maybe 7. And I remember the first time I went in there, I was like, okay, I'm never doing that again, because it was just so chaotic. And I think one of the rules we made as a team is when somebody gets a podium, that's the time we go and celebrate, and that's when we go back. And when both of us got on the podium, it wasn't just the teammates who were asking, all the reporters, everybody was asking, oh, will we see you at the Londoner? And it was hard to say no. So we didn't actually end up getting in there until pretty late, and it was kind of a pretty exciting way to kick off the end of the night.
How do you refocus? How do you make sure that Kitz wasn't the pinnacle of this season, the emotion of it all, to refocus and now get ready for Worlds?
Yeah, I think ski racing is a little bit unique with how big each event can be, and yes, Kitz is one of those races that you strive to win. It's at the peak of those races, but there's a lot more that I want to accomplish in my career. So being able to take those victories and deal with those emotions is key. So I'm just really going to try to recenter on what makes me good and makes me fast, and hopefully that's enough to bring into Worlds and the rest of the season to contend.
You are the reigning world champion in the Super G. This is quite the resume you're building, Jack. What is it like to go into a Worlds as a defending champion?
Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll find out on the day. I think tomorrow, after the first downhill training, once we have a look at the slope and what the snow's doing, it'll be easier for me to kind of judge what it's all going to be like, and hopefully the media questions are to a minimum and I can just focus on what I have to do.
Specifically to this track here, what do you know about it? Does it favor the Canadians?
Yeah, I think a good thing for the Canadians is that we've been good in almost all conditions on all courses, so I think it's hard to say that it favors us or not, but the Canadians have always been pretty good at World Championships, so I think we can just take the mentality that we bring to all big events, and I think that'll carry us through the week very well.
There is a shine to this Canadian Alpine program, maybe that we haven't seen for a long time. What is it like to be a part of this team, to be a part of this group that have been pushing for results like this, Jack?
Well, yeah, so far it's been cool to be able to contend not only with the rest of the world but also your teammates on a week-to-week basis is exciting, and to have that in training and everything that we do off the race hill, it just goes to show that we are one of the best nations and we can contend. And so that part of it to me is the coolest thing, is that we can come from maybe a little bit of a smaller ski nation and still compete with those top dogs on a week-to-week basis.
Winding down, because we're almost at the bottom of the mountain,
Yeah.
What do you say to Canadian fans? My social media, people have been clamoring about this ski team, about what you did. What do you say to people back home?
Just watch, get excited. It's not every day you get the opportunity to watch Canadians stand atop podiums. I know I was lucky enough to have the Canadian Cowboys, but there was definitely a little bit of a hiatus in there, and I think it should just bring excitement to the sport. If you have Canadians who can win, why not watch them?
You said the Canadian Cowboys, the Crazy Canucks.
Yeah.
You got a nickname for this group?
I think we've been asked that as a team numerous times. I don't think anyone's going to come up with one. It's on everybody else.
All right, so there. We'll put it to the people. And as you said, watch. Must-see TV. Good luck at the World Championships, Jack.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.